On the 18th of December 2006, Justice Rares of the Federal Court of Australia handed down his decision in eBay International AG and Creative Festival Entertainment Proprietary Limited. The decision has important implications for the sale of tickets online and the ability to bind customers to terms and conditions of online tickets. eBay brought an action against Creative Festival for misleading and deceptive conduct under the Trade Practices Act in relation to tickets sold for various Big Day Out concerts in 2007. Each ticket purported to be subject to Condition 6 of the Terms of Sale, which read, "Should this ticket be resold for profit, it will be cancelled and the holder will be refused entry. This condition specifically prohibits ticket resale through online market or auction sites." Such conditions are often inserted to protect against scalping, which involves purchasing tickets to popular events purely to make a profit on resale. Tickets for Big Day Out were sold in 4 ways, 2 of which occurred online and will be focused on in this video. First, the Big Day Out website itself offered purchase of tickets. The terms and conditions of sale were accessible via 5 links, and users had to click an I accept button before completing the purchase. However, the website terms and conditions contained an older version of Condition 6, which gave Creative Festival a mere option of cancelling tickets. Some 6 weeks later, customers received the ticket which contained the new Condition 6. In this regard, the court held that customers were not bound by the new condition. However, it is important to note that 5 separate links in the purchase process to ticket terms was enough to bind users to the old Condition 6. Tickets were also available for purchase on the Ticketmaster website. Upon signing up for a Ticketmaster account, which was required to purchase tickets, customers agreed to Ticketmaster's purchase policy. Within that policy, Ticketmaster purported to incorporate by reference any terms contained on tickets that were purchased. Throughout the purchase of tickets on this site, customers were not able to access any information about what conditions were contained in the Big Day Out tickets. The court found that the vague reference in Ticketmaster's purchase policy to ticket terms was not enough to specifically draw attention to Condition 6, or incorporate by reference any terms contained within the ticket. Therefore, Condition 6 was not binding on any customers who purchased tickets through Ticketmaster. As such, Creative Festival had made 2 representations to consumers: that it was legally entitled to cancel any tickets which were resold for profit, and that all tickets which were resold for profit would be cancelled. Since Creative Festival didn't have reasonable grounds to make these representations, it had engaged in misleading and deceptive conduct. Outside of this finding, the case has important implications for entering contracts online. Justice Rares held that by clicking I accept or like buttons on websites where terms and conditions are linked to, a customer enters a binding written contract. However, if a ticket contains unusual conditions, the seller cannot rely on those terms unless it does all reasonably necessary to bring the terms to the other party's attention. Further, the court held that additional terms contained on a ticket can't bind a customer if the ticket isn't received until after a purchase is completed. So, when e-commerce sites intend to make unusual conditions binding on users, direct notice of that term must be given. This can be done by actually displaying the particular term on a web page, or linking to it enough times to put the user on notice that they are bound by those terms. Importantly, by failing to draw sufficient attention to terms and conditions which are contained on linked pages, a seller may not be able to later enforce them.
Created using Powtoon.